parts laid out here. This is the part that I was talking about that connects into the carburetor. This is the part that I left out of the new one. But these are the components from the old carburetor. So what happens is your throttle cable comes in through here, passes through this, passes through this, passes through this, passes through this, and it connects to this, or the spring connects to this. But in here, it's kind of like the throttle cable. Let me see if I can get this to focus. Anyways, it's got to go in there with all that, connected. So what happens is this connects like this. But you got to remember, where's it at? You got to remember, this right here, the throttle cable goes through here, or the choke cable goes through here, and it's got a little thing, and it's got to go in this. Okay? The cable has to pass through this spring, through this, through this, through that, and then you got to put this clip right here. So the problem is, so you got this, let's see, it goes this way. Yeah, you got this that goes in here, then this that goes in here, and this that goes in here. I'm frustrated just holding it. Goes like this, obviously. Then this goes on here. So you can see so far it goes like that. But the part in that cable, it has tension. The choke cable has tension. So it passes all the way through here. And it has to go through this spring. And it's got to come through that spring. And you got to get this on it. But all this has to be compressed. Hold on just a minute. I got my phone laying down. All this has to be compressed. Basically, like that with the cable in it. But this part has to be compressed down till it's about that big. And this part here screws into the carburetor. This goes inside. This goes inside the chamber of the carburetor. Whoop, I think I got this upside down. I don't know. Anyways, so the point is, this is a lot more complicated a lot more tricky to accomplish than it just being straightforward. Because that cable's got tension. So the part that's got to go in here is way back in here. And you're trying to compress this spring back in here so you can slide that in. And inside here, you got to get that over top of the end of the choke cable. And then you got to take this part and screw it with this needle down inside the chamber of the carburetor. Actually, I got this old carburetor. I got this old. Forgot I had it. Anyways, it goes in here. Right here. It should be your left side if you're sitting on the machine. This part goes down in, whoops. This part goes down in here like this. Okay, it goes down in like that. And this part goes down in here. Goes right over top of that, down in there. Even just with the spring in it, it's got tension. Okay? It's a little tricky, and when it's installed, this is installed, and then you gotta try to get this in, and it's plastic thread, so you gotta be careful not to strip it. But so you gotta really push this in and make sure you don't cross thread it and screw it in. But before all that, you gotta get that little piece I was talking to you about. You gotta get that little choke cable in here. And it's tricky. I tried and I tried, so I'm gonna have to either YouTube or see what I can do to try to figure out how to get that in there, because I can't get this piece in there. So I just took this part off, put the cable, or where's the spring? Oh. I just put the spring like this, and this part like this, and this part like this. So it's basically like this with this screwed down. You just don't have this metal piece here and this. It has this on, this part's on, this part's not. Just has it. So it's just kind of hanging in there. You just have to pull manually and hold the choke, you know, if you need to use it. For the time being, till tomorrow. I'm gonna try to fix it tomorrow. But yeah, basically, that's the issue. This is the old carburetor. Definitely the outside needs cleaned. You know, but, you know, it's 96. Pretty sure it's the same exact one that was on it. But we're gonna clean this one up and get new hoses on it. And this is sitting here on my stove. But yeah. Yeah, but yeah, that's the old one. But so anyways, I'll get back with you on the next episode, and we'll see what's going on. Try to get this thing ready for cam chain replacement. So, see you again next time here on the Ground.
Let me show you my countryside.